right, here we go. Kyle Parker, Chester Gasperson. It is a no time there. Now it's going to be Clinton Hyatt, Jake Cobb. They're going to be followed by Riley Smith and Shane. And then Jake Brown, Cooper Robertson at 54. $7.94 right there. $7.94. Now to go, it's going to be Riley Smith and Shane to be followed by Jake Brown and Cooper Robertson, Carson Brown, Andy Smallwood at 55. It is a no time. Here's Jake Brown, Cooper Robertson now. They're over to 12.89. Good run there. They're going to be 7 and 31 on that one. 7:31. Total here, 20 and 20. 20-20. That's perfect vision right there. Here's Carson Brown, Andy Smallwood now. They're going to be followed by Brian Gregg and Corey King, and then Bobby Marsh and Cody Henson, team number 57. No time right here. Now it's going to be Brian and Corey. They're up at 8:65. And they're going to be followed by Bobby Marsh and Cody Hitt. And then Samuel Livingston and Steve Priscilla at number 58. Darn it, those guys were good. They're going to be no time now. Here's Bobby Marsh, Cody Hintz with an 8:16. And then it'll be Samuel Livingston, Steve Priscilla, Zurich Lavery, and Casey McCleskey at number 59, 60, 61, and should be ready. Run there, they're going to be 8:30. That's a pair of 8s for them. They're going to be a total of 16 and 46. Now it is Sam Livingston, Steve Priscilla. It is a no time right there. Now it is going to be Zurich and Casey. barrier there. They're going to be 11 and 55. And that is a total for them of 20 and 43. Now the rope will be Tate Bennett, Jake McCright, the rope at 8:45. Then it'll be Dan Denmark, Brody Wilson at number 61 and 62, 3 and 4 be ready. No time right there. Here's Dan Denmark now. No time right there. No time there. Now it is Kate Smith, True Lucina, followed by Troy McDonald and Chip Grass, and then it'll be James and Tanner. You're going to rope at number 64. No time for this team. Here's Troy McDonald now, Chip Grass, followed by James and Tanner, and then James Watson, Justin Coffin, number 65, and 66, 7, and 8 be ready to go. And for Troy and Chip, no time here. Here's James Winters now and Tanner Allen, the rope of the 1481. Then it'll be James and Justin at 65 and 66. It's going to be Yorkhill and Kobe Corso. Run there, they're going to be 986, and that is a total for them of 2467. Now to be James and Justin, they're up at 861. Of course, Gil, Toby Corkill at number 66, and 67, 8, and 9 be ready. Plus 5, they're going to be 13 and 38 here. And that is a total of 21 and 99. 21 and 99. George and Kobe, you're up now with 961. Casper and Cross Ringleside, you'll follow them. Clean run there, 844. It's a total here of 1805. And now to be Casper and Cross. They're up to 688. They won second in the first go-round. And they're going to be followed by David Key and Chase Key, and then it'll be 69, 70, and 71. leg right there. They're going to be 11:50. And it's a total here of 18:38 on 2. Now to be David and Kate. They're up to 7:48. And then 69, 70, and 71 be ready. We'll rope a leg there. It's going to be 12:38. And that is a total of 1986. Here's Seth Ross now, Dalton Walker with a 9:28. And then Ben Blue and Chance Frazier. Kenna Francis, John Paul Lucero at 71. It is the barrier here, 11:34, and that is a total of 20:62. That's going to be Ben Blue, Chance Frazier. No time right there. And that's going to be Kenna and John Paul. They're up to 9:83. They're going to be followed by Alan Morris and Hector Dukes, and then Fernando Ruiz and Bubba Garcia. Well, a little Jake Cooker music right here for you, along with Toby Carter. Jake Cooker will be playing tonight under the pavilion. That'll be at 9 o'clock, I think. 9 to, what, midnight? 9 to midnight. Smooth, they're going to be 8:01, and they are good on 2 of them with a total of 17:84. Now to be Alan Morris, Hector Dukes with an 8:70, followed by Fernando and Bubba, Jackson Stoker and Bryson Alder, and Mark Miller and Nick Sartain at number 75. The runs are going to be 10:23, and a total of 18:93. Now to be Fernando and Bubba. You're up here with a 12:83. Then Jackson and Bryson and Mark Miller and Nick Sartain be ready. No time there. Now to rope will be Jackson and Bryson, followed by Mark and Nick at 75. 76, Cody Wheeler, Sean Gray, 77, 78, be ready. They get a barrier here, they're going to be 11 and 19. No changes now. It'll be Mark Miller and Nick Sartain, they're up to 13:39. Cody Wheeler and Sean Gray and Connor Bashirs and Chad Hilmer at 77. Well, don't forget about Jennings Photography. They do an awesome job, and they are taking your pictures. A couple of shots from each and every run. It is a no time on that one. And now it is going to be Cody Wheeler, Sean Gray. They're over the 12:80 or 12:48. Then it'll be Bashirs and Helmer and Herring and Wade and Lucina and Corbin at number 79. It's going to be 8:26 right there. Total for them, 20 and 74. Now it's Kyler and Chad, followed by Troy and Braxton at 78. Five right there. They are going to be here 11 and 12. And now to rope it is Troy Herring, Braxton Wade, followed by Tice and Bach and Shank Edwards and Wyatt Bass at number 80. 81, 2, 3, and 84 will be ready to rope. It is a no time. It'll be Tice and Brock now. They're going to be followed by Shank Edwards, Wyatt Mask at number 80. It is 11:99, and they are going to be a total of 26 and 15. And that's going to be Shank and Wyatt. Total here is going to be 15:51. Now to rope, it'll be team number 81. It'll be Lance Winters, Porter Bryant, followed by Wade Collins and Zach Nicholson. And then Trace Anderson, Tyler Anderson at 83. Going to be 6 and 14 on that run. That is third right now. That's third and round. That's winning a check for 2,000. Now the rope will be Wade Collins and Zach Nicholson, followed by Trace and Tyler, and Quincy and Chad at 84, 85, 6 and 7. Go round run, followed by Quincy and Chad at 84, then 85 and 6. guys. 6:29. That is too long, though. A little too long. 6:14, the fastest, or the third fastest right now. Here is Quincy and Chad, followed by Kate Black and Kevin Lazaro. And then Clinton Hyatt and Clay Burnham, team number 86. 87, 88, 89. Thank you to Eastwood Cattle, the Cool Horse, and to Equinity. .742, and it is 1440. Peyton and Kevin up now, followed by Clinton Hyatt and Clay Burnham. It is a no time. Now it's going to be Clinton Hyatt, Clay Burnham. They're up for 746. Then it'll be Carson Brown, Cooper Robertson, Bruno, and Raphael at number 88. .778, and their total is going to be 15 and 24. Now it is number 87, go round run here, and then Bruno and Raphael, you'll follow them, Lee Griggs and Cody Henson, number 89. No time there. Here's Bruno and Raphael. They're going to be followed by Lee Griggs and Cody Henson, then Mikey Ortiz and Roy Montoya at number 90. Hey, we want to remind you of our vendors that are over there. They are there for you, and they're ready for you to do a little shopping. It's going to be here smooth 8:52 their time, 8:52. They did break the barrier 13:52. Give us a test on that. It did show us on the clock up here. So they're going to be a total of 25 and 84. 25 and 84. Now the rope is going to be Lee Griggs and Cody Henson. It's going to be 8:38 right there. How about that? They were 8:83, now they're 8:38. They're going to be a total of 17:21. Here is Ortiz and Montoya. Then it'll be Becerra and Chamberlain, Kurtenschlager, and George at number 92. No time here. Here's Marcus and Casey now with a 9:61. So go check out our vendors, Western Alley, as well as Jams, Jewels, Desert Nomad, Creating Chaos. All of them up there in our vending area. No time right there. It's going to be Dakota and Seth now, followed by Bridger and Dodge at number 93. Also the Tiny Herd Boutique, Wild Blossom Design, and Forever Sassy Jewelry. All right, if you'd like to get a straw hat shaped up and creased over there, they'll take care of that as well. They're a little bit hard to come by, you bet they are. If you don't think they are, go try to buy one in the store. It is a no time. Bridger and Dodge now. It is a no time right there. It is going to be Troy McDonald now and Rodeo Wilson. They'll be followed by Miles Williams and Dent Parrish, and then Zane Thompson, Milton Aguilar at 96. It is a no time. Miles and Denton, you're up right here. We are just about 5 runs away from the tractors to wrap it up in the round here. Here's Miles Williams now and Denton Parrish with an 11:26. Zane and Milton, and then James and Shane at 97. It is 11:16 right there. Total here is going to be 22:42. Here's Zane and Milton now, followed by James and Shane at number 97 and 98 and number 99. $8.15 right there, 8.15. Now the rope will be James and Shane at 97. It is a no time. That's going to be Jayden and True. They were 7:06. John Vanway and Chase at number 99. $8.48, and it is 15:54. John and Chase now with the 13.89. It is going to be your 7.50. 7.50 total is going to be 21 and 39. All right, that is the end of the round. Here are your round winners in 1 second. All right, here are your round winners. It's going to be Cody Wheeler and Cody Garcia with a $5.95. They're going to win the $4,000 for first. Second, it's going to be Casper Ringelstein and Don Hare with a $602 for $2,600. And third is going to be Ranch Winners and Porter Bryant with a 6 and 14, and they're going to win $2,000. Those are your top three in the round. Now in round number 3, we don't pay a go-round there. It is progressive. If you've caught 2, you're going to be with us in that third go-round. We will have 41 coming back in the next round.